Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Tuesday, we talk about creativity, and this week, I'm getting personal about the breakdowns and breakthroughs in marriage that have made the biggest impact for us. Today's episode is all about how to get out of survival mode in marriage. There's a specific kind of exhaustion that hits you, not just in your body, but in your soul. It's not just that you're tired. It's that you're carrying so much and still somehow feel behind. Like you're clawing your way to the surface, waiting for the moment you can finally breathe again. I had one of those nights recently. The kind where it's 2 a.m. and the only thing heavier than my pregnant belly is the weight of my thoughts. I cracked open my journal because my brain was so full I couldn't sleep. And what poured out of me surprised even me. Here's what I wrote. I have been drowning the last few weeks, and I'm so close to breaking the surface and catching a deep, cleansing breath. But I'm not quite there, and my lungs are burning, my vision is darkening, and I'm slowing down from exhaustion. Bleak metaphor? Absolutely. But it felt honest, because in the span of a few weeks, I broke up with my OB, fought to get my medical records transferred to a new one, juggled sick days and childcare transitions, ran a house full of construction chaos, kept my toddler Grace cared for, and supported my husband Matt through one of the most pivotal months in his business, and tried desperately to keep my creative life alive through it all. And somewhere in there, I lost my footing. Not in a dramatic, everything's falling apart kind of a way. More like I started asking questions that I didn't expect to come out of my mouth. Like, who am I becoming? Have I given up pieces of myself along the way to be a wife, to build this family, to just make it all work? Or were those old parts of me, the singer, the activist, the spontaneous wanderer, were they always meant to evolve? That conversation, the one where I tried to unpack all of this with Matt, did not go as planned. Because what he heard was, I think I've lost myself by choosing you. And what I meant was, I'm still finding myself, and I want you to walk with me as I do. This is the part of marriage no one talks about enough. Before we dig in, I want to take a quick pause to let you know about a free resource I made for you. If you've ever felt like your relationship is shifting and wondered, how do we grow closer through this season of change, not further apart? This is for you. I created the Conscious Partnership Starter Kit as a free guide to help you and your partner navigate growth together without losing yourselves in the process. Whether you're in a season of transition, feeling a little disconnected, or simply wanting to deepen your connection with more intention, this guide will walk you through powerful, heart-centered prompts and practices to get you back on the same team. Because your relationship deserves more than maintenance. It deserves conscious tending, courageous conversations, and the kind of clarity that helps you move forward together. So grab your free copy at ellenbroenkcoaching.kit.com/partnership-kit or head to the link in the show notes. And now, back to today's episode. The parts where growth doesn't look like holding hands and rising together in perfect sync, but like one of you whispering, I'm not sure who I am right now, and hoping the other will stay by your side anyway. But that night with my journal, after wading through the tears and the frustration, I found my way back to something quieter, more grounded. By the end of the journal, I wrote, what if I don't have to wait until something else is in place in order to breathe again fully? What if my nervous system knew I'm safe now and I have everything I need? What if I gave myself permission to journal more about these spiraling questions knowing that it's also a fruitful use of my time and energy. And then I felt something in me soften. This week, I want to offer you that same possibility. That maybe you're not clawing your way to the surface because you're failing. Maybe you're just remembering that you're allowed to exhale. That maybe the version of you who feels unfamiliar isn't lost. She's just emerging. That the deep love you've built with your partner doesn't require you to sacrifice your identity to keep it safe. Maybe instead it asks you to rediscover it with them by your side. So if you've been in a season where everything feels like it has to be earned, the rest, the clarity, the permission to just breathe, let me remind you, you don't have to claw your way to the surface anymore. You are allowed to breathe right now. You are allowed to choose a slower rhythm right now. You are allowed to trust your partner with the weight they said they'd carry. You're allowed to make space for your creative self, your quiet self, your questioning self, your evolving self. That's the marriage I'm practicing these days, the kind that holds space for my unfolding, not just my function. And it's a practice I want to keep choosing. So, let yourself be seen. Let yourself come home to who you're becoming. It's safe to surface. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me here tomorrow as we explore what happens when two people with anxious attachment and avoidant attachment styles get married and how to grow together. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.